Hello team, welcome back. Video number 2. We're doing this thing, baby. Um, Back in full effect. I was actually gonna put a video out there yesterday, but I got a little caught up and it just didn't happen. So I hope you forgive me for that. Typically, I'm not. Um, I plan to put out several videos a week. That's the vision. And I never want to send you to a weekend without something to chew on. So I blew it on that a little bit, but after video 1, I had a lot I had to think about and work on. One of the things was the name of the channel. I named the channel originally Bottom Line Up Front because in the military, that's one of the things. You might have a bulletin or a message or even sometimes an email. And at the top of the email, it'll say bottom line up front, which basically is a way to say we're going to cut past all the pleasantries and all of that nonsense to get down to what the heck we're here to talk about. So I thought, well, hell, that'd be a really great thing to call the channel. And apparently, upon a little bit of research, ouch, that hurt. Upon a little bit of research, I found out that somebody else thought that same thing. So I went ahead and I changed the name of the channel slightly. So now, just instead of being called Bottom Line Up Front, it's now called the Mustang Mantras Bottom Line Up Front -- Bottom Line Up Front. For those that don't know, and I'm here, I'm in an explanatory mood tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. A Mustang, as far as the military is concerned, we're not talking about vehicles, Ford or anything. As far as the military is concerned, Mustang is a person that starts off as an enlisted member and somehow manages to ascend and become an officer. That was the path that I ended up following in the Navy, as luck would have it. And that was that. So as it stands now, the channel is called the Mustang Mantras - Bottom Line Up Front. So for now, we're gonna ride with that and see where it goes. I don't know. I thought about a lot since video 1, and I'm going to talk about some uplift and some life development and life management information. Then I'll get into the military stuff a little bit later in the video. So if that's what you're here for, by all means stick around because you're going to get it. Okay. So this life thing. One thing that is common is that, I guess it's human nature. We compare ourselves to other people and other situations, and we try to, measure this and measure that. And at the end of the day, it's just like in traffic. I live in Houston, and traffic is kind of bananas sometimes. Everybody's moving so fast. Everybody's trying to get there so fast. And it's easy to get into situations where, you trying to, hey, you driving fast, I'm drive faster. But guess why it's not a race? It's not a race because more than likely you are not headed to the same destination. So if you don't have the same finish line, how is it a race? So I have to check myself sometimes, get there safely, conserve fuel. But that is what it is. But it's important that we're mindful and present daily in our walk, because everybody here that's alive, and even those that have passed on, everybody comes with certain gifts, and those gifts are made to be shared and given. Some people don't learn or figure out what their gift is until late into the walk. And then some people are, 3 years old and can play, Beethoven or Bach. They're prodigies, as we call them. Not everybody got it like that. So you can drive yourself quite crazy trying to compare your walk, your struggle, your day-to-day, anything, trying to compare anything to the next person. Because one thing I can guarantee you, I don't know everything. I definitely don't. I don't even necessarily know a lot. I just know a couple things real good. One thing I can guarantee you is that everybody that you meet when you wake up and step out of your house and start your day, Everybody you meet and everybody you encounter is going through something. They're struggling with something. So be patient with yourself and be patient with others. Show some grace. You never know what people are going through. Sometimes a simple pleasantry like, hi, how are you doing? Or even a smile. You just never know who that person is. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what they've been through in the past 10 years, 15 years, or in the past 5 minutes. You just don't know. So the best thing you can do is be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Exercise a little patience. We're here in this world and none of us knows why. But my attitude is this, don't deal in excesses. I'm not into that. And, spread as much love and golden, glowing positivity as you can while you're here. Because you don't know when that last 5 minutes is your last 5 minutes. At the same time, you see someone, give them all the love you can. Because you don't know if that's the last time you're going to see them. I had a friend I grew up on my street. And I was up in Ohio. And I saw him several times. And that last time I saw him, he was up and down the street. I was doing yard work in Mom's house. Last time I saw him, he stopped. That last time he stopped and he kicked it and, we talked and I dapped him up, gave him a hug and everything. I hadn't seen brother in years. And that was the last time I saw him because 4 weeks after that, he died in a car accident. So I hadn't seen bro in some years, but I felt good in that I showed him the love I had for him last time I seen him. But you don't know when the last time is going to be. Is what it is. Be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, and be kind and patient with others. Because we all are dealing with something. Okay? Doesn't get any more simple than that. Like Nike said, just do it. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, I love to share uplifting aspirational information whenever possible. Now we got that out of the way, we're going to talk a little bit of this military stuff, more specifically veteran stuff with regards to the VA. Okay, so did you know if you served in the military, even if you just went through boot camp and, did a year, or even if you just went through boot camp, or maybe you didn't even make it through boot camp, it's possible. It's very well possible you might be entitled to VA benefits. I'm just being honest. I learned my way around the VA and benefits and maximizing benefits, not on purpose. It just kind of happened. When I got out at my 10-year mark, I had 10% based on a wrist operation and lost range of motion that accompanied that. And I was like, okay, well, 10%, I guess it just is what it is. I was only out a few months, maybe 3 or 4, and I ended up getting soaked back in, and I was back on active duty again. And after that, I did another 14. Yeah, so I learned a lot in the process of serving that last 14. And of course, I sustained some more injuries too. So it's important. It's imperative, as a matter of fact, that if you don't know what to do, you link up with someone who does, somebody who can help you out. Okay, because a lot of people don't know this, but if you served in the military, it's very plausible that the VA will pay for you to go to school and to get a bachelor's degree, possibly a master's. I've even seen people get doctorates with some of the programs. It doesn't have to be a degree seeking program. It can be, I know people that have gone to barber school, and the VA will pay for it. They will pay for it. They will provide you. They will fund the kit that you need to get started. I think that kit is several $100s. I don't remember offhand. But whatever it is that you want to do post-military service, you can get the VA to send you to school to do it. And in most cases, all it takes is a 10% rating in order to qualify for educational benefits like that. But that's information I was not privy to when I came out. I didn't know that, because I probably would have, I would have taken advantage of that. And actually, taking advantage isn't even the right terminology. I would have definitely, included myself in that situation to get some higher education. As it stands now, I'm currently in a master's program, and the VA's paying for it. And this is the other part I wanted to tell you before I get sidetracked, because I do that from time to time. This gray hair kind of goes along with the whole thing. But it's important that you know that not only will they pay for school, they will give you a monthly stipend. And not only will they pay for school and give you a monthly stipend, they will pay for your books every semester. And not only will they give you a monthly stipend, pay for school, and give you your books, give you a book stipend every semester, they will give you a laptop, which becomes yours, and a printer. And they even went so far as to give me cartridges, ink cartridges, extra cartridges of ink. So they have some great programs out there, but it's imperative that you find out what you are eligible for, okay? Don't blow your opportunities. There's a lot of us veterans, retirees out here that are dealing with a lot more hardship than they should, because they just don't know what's available to them, right? For instance, if you've done some time in the military and you've been around any kind of artillery, gunfire, missiles firing off, anything loud like that, it's very plausible that you have ringing in the ear, which is called tinnitus. That's the technical medical term for it. Tinnitus entitles you to 10% off the cuff. That 10% will entitle you to educational benefits and a monthly check. That's another thing. We'll talk about that in a future video, though. A lot of us, as I understand it, who don't know a little bit better, believe that your VA compensation and how much they compensate you is based on your military rank. Not the case, but we'll go over that. But it's Monday night, and unfortunately there's no Monday night football tonight because it's not football season yet. So I figured I'd jump on. I did a lot of yard work today. I am exhausted. I almost did a sweaty yard work video for you guys. I took a break. I said, let me jump on and talk to the folks about a few things. I was sweaty and everything. I didn't even feel right about that. I wasn't even gonna do you like that. More importantly, I wasn't gonna do me like that. So that didn't happen. So I'm just cleaned up and I'm fresh and I'm feeling good now. So let me jump out here and talk to the folk, the bluffers. I guess we can call ourselves bluffers now. Bottom line up front, right? Okay. But yeah, that's everything for tonight. Go ahead and like the channel. Who knows? We'll see. Like the channel. I'll keep making videos. I'll keep sharing positive vibes with you. I'll keep sharing information about the VA and how to get what's yours with regards to VA. Yeah, like I said, this whole life situation is a giving transaction. It's not a taking transaction. You go through your life and take, and you got all of this stuff, and then you pass on, and guess what? That stuff's staying here. All that stuff, if you made that the goal, that the aim, made that your aspiration, when you check out of here, all that stuff is staying. So your aspirations and goals, they gotta be bigger than stuff. They gotta be bigger than grabbing for yourself, bigger than taking. There has to be a lot of giving involved. Stew on that. And hey, leave comments. I'm a sucker, you talk too much. You know, what is that damn poster in your background? I don't leave comments. Outkast, they ain't even the best. Don't talk bad about Outkast. I heard there was some joker that said some other Atlanta group was better than Outkast. I don't want to hear it. But leave comments. I'll read them. I'll probably laugh. I might respond back. Okay, let's just be honest. I'm gonna probably respond back. But yeah, that's all I got for you for tonight. And you know, I'll be talking to you again later this week. Might be tomorrow, might be Wednesday. We'll see. You know, I'm willing to give, but I'm gonna give based on the pull I feel, you know, to give. So I guess that's it. Until the next time.